Alrighty. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Waters Way podcast. If this is the first time you've been here, my name is Nick Waters, and I'm here with Eddie Bayart. Is that how you say it? I've never said it out loud.
3 episodes in. Biart.
Biart. Okay.
That jungle boy. That jungle boy.
Yeah, that jungle boy.
There you go.
Welcome to, this is the 5th podcast now. We're hanging out here at my buddy Will's. And Will, thank you so much for allowing us to be here. Your view is absolutely fantastic. I am so grateful. I'm so full of energy, and I can't wait to get on with the conversation today.
Hell yeah, I can
Dude,
feel
how was
that
your day?
energy. Dude, what do you mean? How was my day? We
Yeah,
start our
let's
day
just-
together every
I know,
we
but
start our
let's just do
day.
it.
We start our morning together every morning,
Okay,
man.
so after.
Dude, let's touch up
Just,
on the
the
morning.
morning?
Yeah, the morning, man, was awesome. It was awesome that Young made it out. You know,
Yep.
William was supposed to make it out today, but it's like a second day settling in, so it's
Yeah, yeah.
okay. He's
No, I
gonna
totally
he's
get
gonna he's gonna eventually join us in the morning. But I'm looking forward to that. It was awesome sitting today by the sand like we always do. But today it was kind of funny because we all had swim shorts that our girlfriends had
Oh
gotten
my God,
for
that
us.
was so funny.
That was so funny. This guy has like what color was that?
It's like turquoise.
Like a turquoise. I had pink, and then Jan had like flowers or something.
Yeah.
It was just, we looked like, oh man, it was just funny.
Yeah,
It
no,
was
you called us that
funny.
we all look like the Power Rangers.
Yeah,
and
we
the
look
thing
like
that
the
we all
Power
came together
Rangers.
about is that each one of our girlfriends bought us the shorts.
Yeah,
and they were
that's-
like,
that-
and you were like, that's why we look like, or I was like, that's why we look like fruitcakes. Because
Yeah,
our girlfriends all
dude.
bought us the short.
Oh my
They're trying to
God.
protect us.
so right. They're trying to, they don't want attention to be drawn to us. So
Yeah, so they make us like fruits. But that's
Oh,
okay. I love
man.
my shorts. I love them.
yeah, they're super comfy. They're super
Yeah,
comfy.
but the morning, it was absolutely fantastic. I myself, I got up at 4 today. Like I woke up like right away, dude. The first thing I did was look at my trades. I was like, yep, close. And so that
Yeah.
started my day off great. I started delivering some value to people like on social medias. Like I love to engage with people on social that like are just like putting down stuff, like are just like struggling with things. Like I always just like I'm compelled to
Yeah.
put something in there that gives them a different perspective that lightens it up.
Yeah, you want to tap into them. I get you early in the morning so they can get the right mindset so they can carry their day forward. That's what this is all about at the end of the day.
Exactly. And that allows me to like fill my cup. Like it makes me feel so good to be able to just like deliver a message like that to people. And so I did that for a little bit, and then you hit me up, and then you came and picked me up. We got ready for the workout, and then Jan did show up. Dude, it was a little bit darker this morning. Like the sun wasn't even up at all. We hit it at a great time, like right at like 6 on the dot.
Yep,
And
yep.
then I think that one strip there is probably just like a little bit over a mile, and like, or not a little bit over a mile, a little bit over a half a mile. And we were really just like jogging, feeling grateful, loving everything that's going on. And then we ended up like picking up the pace a couple times, which I really love, like getting intense. Like I know, like at least for me, like when my heart rate gets to like 155, like I just start feeling the endorphins. I start feeling alive, and that's the feeling that I chase, and that's why I like to put myself through like that pain of working out, because it just strengthens us. It makes us feel alive. And then after we got done with the run,
Dude, I
just
enjoyed
waiting
the
for
run,
the-
by the way. I mean,
You
like
did?
I took it to a completely different level this week. It's
yeah,
like
for
I told
sure you did.
Once like we had some technical difficulties in the background, but I think we're all doing good now. Are you okay back there? Okay. Awesome. So, I mean, today's exercise was just on the next level. Like I told you, I mean, I evolve myself and I set
Yeah.
new goals for myself every week, right?
Yeah.
It might take me like a little bit longer, but in my mind, they're as clear as an intention as can be, right? So
Yeah.
today I definitely pushed myself a little bit
Definitely.
farther. And I'm feeling like the only reason that I even stopped and didn't run all the way was for Jan. Because I've already started the run with you there
True.
and gone nonstop all the way to the end. So I
Right.
wanted Jan to feel not left out.
Well,
You see what
awesome.
I'm saying?
That's good. For
So
sure.
I pushed him then to go to the next one and etc. So
Yeah.
that's the only reason I didn't push myself a little bit more. But dude,
Yeah.
once we're all in sync, we're just gonna push it to the
Oh,
limit.
for
And
sure.
I'm so excited. Like, I can feel my body changing, as I'm sitting here. Like and it's just an uplifting feeling. I used to do
Good.
that before when I was in the car business. Wake up at 4 a.m. I used to do that. It was all about the hunger in that sense. You get me?
Yeah.
Like you wake up in the morning, go to the gym. By the time that I would walk into the dealership, I was already on a different mental alertness. Like if you walked into the dealership at that time, after I worked out during that period of my life, you were going home with a Mazda at that point. Like don't let there be a doubt in your mind. I don't care what Mercedes, what the dealership down the street was saying. You were going home with a Mazda. It was over. It was over. I mean, because I was that assertive. I felt that good about
Wow.
myself. that's just how it went down, right?
Awesome.
Yeah,
Well,
so
glad that
I'm
you're-
excited.
glad you're
you
feeling-
got me there, by the way. So don't
Yeah.
let anybody understand here. We're all motivating each other. So I want you to know, thank you for that, because you took it to the next level for me.
Of course,
you really did when it
brother.
came to that aspect. So I'm super grateful for that, Nick.
Awesome. Well, Ben, you're super welcome. I'm so grateful to see you grow. Like, yeah, I did see you take it to the next level. Like, I'm so proud of you for like taking the like sympathizing kind of like with Jan's pain, and that's why you like stayed back there with him.
Yep,
And like so you were able to push him forward, and then you went ahead and you took yourself to the next level, and you did like multiple sprints. The last couple of times we were going, even holding it back, keeping the pace, but you actually latched onto that intensity
yeah.
and pushed
Hell
it
yeah,
past.
all the way.
Yeah. So proud of
Yeah.
you on that as well, dude. Like it's
Pat on the
like
back,
every
pat on the back.
exactly every day we're gonna get a
Socially
little bit
distant
closer
fist
to. Yeah, for sure. That's funny. And then after that workout, we went, changed real quick,
Dude, you know,
said hi to a ton of people as usual.
sorry to
Yeah,
interrupt you real
go for
quick,
it.
but you know, every single podcast,
Yeah.
we've done the fist bump. And we
Have we?
haven't done the fist bump. Yeah,
No?
we've done the every single time. So fuck that social distancing bullshit.
Cool.
Let me know when you guys got real tests.
Real. Yeah.
Moving on,
that's
moving
another
on,
day. That's
moving on,
another
moving
day.
on, moving on.
But yeah. But man, this morning the sunrise was absolutely beautiful. Like, it was so
It was so
intriguing to me
nice.
because like right down the middle, right in front of the sun,
Yep.
like the whole sky was split. That the left side there were like no clouds, they were like off in the distance,
Yeah,
and then right in front of the sun, like it was blocking, but you could see
It
the
was like
rays
a
come
yin and
through.
yang situation. It was like-
Exactly, and like the clouds were all on the other side. So
Yep.
on the left side, you got to see like the red, the gold, the orange,
the
a little bit of
colors
the
were- the
green,
colors
and then
were
on the
great.
other side it was like the blue, the violets, like all the different kind of like
Yes.
darker hues, like blending all in like one frame. And I was like,
It's
if
so
anybody
funny
saw
that
my
you use
story,
the word frame now because you're
Yeah.
hanging out with a photographer now. Now you're using
up
the
on
word
the
frame.
lingo.
Yes, I love that though. It was a beautiful frame, right? It was
Yeah.
a fucking great frame. Yes, it was.
yeah,
Yes, it was.
and the water, it,
Oof,
it just felt incredible.
everything was so, it was awesome. Except
Yeah.
there were fish trying to eat us, I guess, but
It was funny.
there
I was
were a
the
bunch of
only one
little
not getting bit
fishes.
at.
Yeah, you know, I don't know what was up with me and Yam, but we were getting tortured out there by these little fish, little piranhas.
Yeah, and I was trying to like let them just like follow my hand, and they wouldn't come near me. I don't know.
Yes, yes, yes.
I don't know. They got no bone to pick with me, I guess.
Oh my God, trust me, they don't want any of that.
Yeah, but then you know, I just so far that morning routine has like absolutely changed my life. It has made me feel so incredible every single day.
Yeah.
Back home in Michigan, that was not something that I would do. Wake up excited. I used to wake up just to be like, hey, it's time to push my body to the max. Like I'm building myself. Like that's what made me feel good. But this time, like I actually have like genuine excitement to like get up and like do a routine.
Sorry. Go
You
ahead.
got something?
No. Go ahead.
Okay. And I'm just really excited to continue to do so, continue to do that same routine. And honestly, if there's anybody in the Miami area thinking that this sounds incredible, I don't know. I've been having like a vision in my head, and I just see like over 100 people eventually like showing up for like this morning workout, being grateful, being by the beach. So if you're
The
looking for a
energy
squad
would be
to
insane.
square up with, let's go.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, as the podcast grows, we definitely want to meet you guys that are listeners, and we could definitely plan group runs, group motivational meetings, you know, to help you guys try to take it to the next level. I know
No
Nick
motivation, only inspiration.
Exactly.
Motivation gets
exactly.
you started.
Motivation gets you started. Motivation comes and goes. What you need
Yeah.
is a drive, right?
Yeah.
There you go. What you need is a drive. You need to be driven by something that. Look, long story short, where I was going with this is that when you guys feel that you guys want to come join us, we definitely would like to go and meet you guys out there. You know, that was what I was. That's what I was trying to say at the end of the day.
Absolutely. Like at least for me, like I absolutely love meeting new people every single day. I'm saying hi to everybody, just trying to get into like a simple conversation.
Me and Jan
like,
are your bodyguards, just in case.
Exactly. Like I don't even care. Like if there's someone who's a super grump, like you're saying, like someone might just have the motive to just like wait for somebody to say something nice so they can hit me.
Yeah, but don't worry, you'll
But
be
yeah,
fine.
Yeah, I know. Like, thank you. Thank you.
You don't need to
being
thank
nice
us.
might get me into trouble. Who knows? But like before we even left, I did make a friend.
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
you
did.
did.
Make a friend. His name was Johnny, and he was a construction worker.
And he was also a chef, right, from Hawaii.
Yeah, his Instagram was like Hawaiian like _ chef something. But him and I like made friends, so like I'm excited to continue to like network with him.
Awesome.
And then I went ahead and got like my second workout in. Karina and I got her up like right at 8 a.m. She got up, got out of bed, and we went right to the gym. I was super proud of her, super happy for her to be able to get up like with me like that. She's normally not like a quick up and go type person, but she really embraced it this morning, and she's
She
feeling
felt
pretty
your
good.
energy, man. She
Yeah,
felt your energy, and
for sure.
it's gonna take her places as well. I got
Definitely.
energy for everyone. Take it.
Let's go. Let's go. Well, we know how to fill up our cup too, so that's why we know how to continue to deliver.
Exactly,
And then,
exactly.
did some chest and triceps, and I dropped her off to get a haircut. And then she's looking beautiful, by the way. I saw a picture of her. Like, she's super excited, super pumped
She's
about
glowing for sure. She's
dude,
glowing after
absolutely.
that workout and after that hair.
Hmm.
Women always glow when they pamper themselves, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
exactly.
And then this is where we are now.
And here we are.
Yeah.
Is there, last time we talked about that journal and you talked to us about that conversation that you had with yourself. And I mean,
Yeah.
that was awesome. Wasn't it, Will? That conversation was palpable. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big word, but it was palpable. It was, I mean, you could feel the room. Just, dude, we all learned something that last conversation.
That's the goal.
And I think that a lot of people will hopefully feel that conversation, honestly.
I really do.
It was such a good one. And I mean, I hope that once you guys saw that, you guys went home and journaled, because
Absolutely.
that is where that comes from. That's where that conversation and reflection comes from, right? And it's good to jot that down. That way you can remind yourself constantly of that conversation.
Exactly. Like I get to go back and read it.
Exactly.
I don't have to try to remember that event that
Exactly.
happened. I get to go back
Exactly.
and revisit who I was at that time
Exactly.
and why I changed and why I felt the need to do so.
As you're even touching the goddamn book,
Exactly,
I can
like-
feel it. I can just feel it. It's awesome. It's awesome. I mean, was there anything in specific you wanted to talk about today, Nick?
anything in
Doesn't
anything
have to be in the journal. Just anything, because I know you like to take notes and like
yeah.
yeah, kind of like pre-game, right? So
Yeah,
what is it?
yeah.
What is it? What is that you had in mind? And just go in for
Okay.
it, right? Go into it. Remember, that's your punch in here, and that's your
Right.
wide over there.
Okay. Well,
Just
honestly,
flow.
the one thing that really comes to my mind right now is super interesting. Like I was saying, like Will, that your place is literally right next to this Walgreens right here. A couple weeks ago, it was actually on July 6th. I actually have it written down in my journal. And that morning, I went and got a workout with one of my team members, JP. We had a great workout. I needed to get something from the store, this Walgreens right down here, for Karina. And while I was there, I remember going in, and like I need to get her like some sinus relief, like medication, something like that. And I remember just like kind of sitting there waiting, and there was a lady just like with her cart and like also looking for something literally right in front of what I needed, and she just couldn't see it. Like went right by her, and I finally just asked her, I was like, "Hey, what do you need?" And she was like, "Benadryl," and I was like, "Boom, point." And I was like, "There it is." And she was like, "Thank you." I was being super super patient. I do my best to be patient everywhere I go, and I'm just happy I got to help that lady move forward. But after that, I went outside, got the stuff that I needed. And then I go to turn on my car, and it's just like click, 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 click. And I was like, oh no. But like, what happened? But immediately, like 3 seconds later, I was like, this is okay. I'm grateful that this problem has happened. Let's see what I can do to fix it. And so I tried to turn it over a few more times. It didn't work. I assumed that it was the battery. I called up my buddy Rob, see if he could help me out. He got me in touch with like a tow guy right away. And they were gonna like send somebody out, and it was like kind of like they were like over like an hour on the way out. So like I was like, all right, well, I'm still gonna try and figure it out. There was an older gentleman that tried to help jump me. I thought I could like jump my car from the front, but I guess that really didn't work because later
Where is the battery on the
battery's
Cobalt?
in the trunk.
Oh, the Cobalt battery's in the back. What did we
Yeah.
go for there? Like a 50-50 weight distribution on a Chevy? Hey, I mean, I feel you. Let's go.
Yeah.
But so it's in the trunk. I got you. So you thought you were going to jump it from the front.
Yeah,
Some cars.
they told me I could.
Yeah,
so
because
that,
some
and it
cars
didn't
have
work.
the batteries in the back, but they have the
but you can
terminal in
jump.
the front.
Exactly. Like there's a little post that
Yeah,
you can
exactly,
connect the positive to, and then the
exactly.
negative's just the metal. So we tried to jump it, but it didn't do a single thing.
Because the battery itself was probably dead then, so you had to connect it directly to the battery.
Right. Exactly.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, that's what ended up
Okay.
happening.
Okay.
But so the ended up getting stuck there because it was like, well, it didn't jump. And so I was just like letting this guy go. I was like, I probably just need this tow guy. Ended up calling a guy who's like a pro at cars, and he's like, that might really be the starter. Like if it's not the battery, because remember I just tried to jump it, so I thought that it was the battery and it didn't jump. So I was like, well, that's out of the question. So it must be the
Yeah,
starter.
process
and
of
so I thought it was
elimination.
stuck there. Exactly. And I ended up sitting, I ended up going back in the store for a minute because I knew I was just waiting. And then I come back out and there was this homeless guy like right by the door down there. And I normally just say, like, I'm sorry, I really don't have anything. And, most of the time I really don't.
Yeah.
But the way he said
And this
it,
happened at the Walgreens right here in the corner?
right here, literally right next door. And I know, right? This is what, like, all my topics just kind of like pop up. But
Boom, 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 boom,
Right.
boom, 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 boom. The
But so-
Twilight Zone. Oh my God.
I know.
All right, go.
So, but the way he asked me, he had like so much sincerity in his voice. Like you could just still hear like the guy that wants to do the best for himself, like within it. Like even though all the other homeless people have said it the exact same phrase, just the way that I felt it in his emotion, I just knew this guy was sincere. And so like I like squatted down and I was just like, dude, like, how'd you get here? And like he started telling me his story, and I was kind of surprised that he like opened up kind of right away. And then so like I just went ahead and just I sat down next to him so I could listen to his story, because I was like, I got time to kill, and I was like and I'm equal to everybody in this world. So like if this guy's down to tell me like what's going on in his life when I'm someone that wants to inspire and help people change their lives, I got time for this guy. And so like I started seeing my car breaking down as me needing to just be here, be the messenger for this guy, just to listen to his story and kind of deliver him a message to do better. And so he started telling me, I'll just go, like I know his exact name, but I'm not gonna shout out his whole name, so we'll just call him AW, because those were his initials.
Awesome.
And he had a daughter that was like 4 years old.
Oh,
He had an ex-wife that is a nurse, and he was like, I'm super grateful for like what's going on here, because like for right now I can't provide for my daughter, and that's the love of my life. So with my ex-wife being a nurse, she's essential, so she gets to work and feed his daughter and stuff like that.
Of course.
But so like let's get to like, dude, why are you homeless? Well, he started telling me a bit of his backstory. He didn't tell me exactly how he made a ton of money, but he said he used to have a nice house, he used to have a pool, he used to have a Maserati, he used to have money, and eventually he got to a point where he was just doing too many drugs. He got to like his family just literally got sick of his shit, and they literally like packed up and left him with absolutely nothing after he burned every hole that he had in his pocket.
Exactly.
And he ended up being on the side of that Walgreens there.
That's what happens. So
Yeah.
It normally happens like that,
Yeah,
Just-
and he really just kind of, he burned it away. But, even though like he was into all the drugs and stuff like that, he was telling me, he's like, I could, he's like, I know guys that are like right around the corner. I could just continue to sell drugs right now and start making money. But he's like, dude, every single time I get into that, it always bites me in the ass. And so he's like, I'm not going back to that this time. So he's like, I'm really just here to like get enough food for the rest of the day. And because he's like, to be honest, like I actually have money coming to me tonight. Today will actually be the last day that I will be homeless. And I was like, wow, that's incredible. But like, so like I still had to think in my mind. I was like, okay, but is this guy going to repeat his mistakes? And so like I asked him, I was like, hey brother, I was like, let's say that, like money isn't an issue anymore. Like, what are you going to be doing? And immediately just like snapped. He was like, cook. He's like, I would cook. He's like, I make fire meals. And I just lit up because I was like, dude, it's like the perfect time to be a cook. Are you kidding me? Like the whole like food industry, a lot of people are eating a lot of crappy food. I'm pretty sure that you got some like special recipes that people are just like waiting to find on YouTube so they could cook it and they could just like thank you for making this bomb meal for them.
Dude,
and
yeah.
I was like, dude, I already see you.
I
I already see you on a billboard
tie that in
with
now.
his name. Yeah, I already see you on a billboard with your name as you like a professional chef in the area.
Yep.
I was like, you need to just continue to pursue that. If you're getting this little bit of abundance right now, you need to pursue the thing that you would do if money wasn't an issue, because that's the only thing that's going to actually make you feel good, that make you feel like you're doing your work that is great work. Because when you're doing great work, you got to love what you do. And if money isn't tied to it, that's what you love to do. And I like really like reassured him that. And then back to like how that was supposed to be the message. And I told him that. I was like, I really feel like I broke down just because I was supposed to sit here and talk to you, look to you as an equal man and say that you can bounce back from this and you can do what you love to do. And the dude felt like so compelled from that he took his shirt off his back just to show me his tattoo on his back that said God's son. And like, I don't know, we kind of just like, I don't know, tingled a little bit because it's like I'm there to deliver a message. My car breaks down randomly, and I never really have car issues, but I go ahead and I inspire this guy.
Holy shit. Yeah, keep finishing the story. This is
Right?
awesome. This is so awesome, dude. This is so awesome.
And then, you know, the conversation with him like really sort of wrapped up there. You know, I was just asking him like what he was gonna be doing for the rest of the day and
Dude,
stuff like that.
that's
And,
awesome.
like my ride like ended up coming to pick me up. I ended up getting an Uber back to my place in Wynwood, and then.
Because you were staying in Wynwood at that
Yeah, I
moment.
was
You
staying
hadn't
in
gone.
Wynwood at
Okay,
that
got
time.
you.
So like I went there, and then he said like I said, he was gonna be there for the whole rest of the day, just until he got the money to leave, to eat and leave for the night. And I was only gone for like 20 minutes to come back to like help fix my car with Jan. We ended up like jumping it from the back on the battery, and it started up like right away. And I was like
So
never
it is
even
the
a
battery.
problem.
It probably is the battery.
It was the battery.
Oh, okay.
And so like I did replace it. But like
Okay.
that still goes to show that like I still could have fixed the problem there right in the beginning, but I was still meant to talk to that guy. I was still also supposed to see a version of myself if I fucked up. I got to learn from that guy's mistakes, learn the issues that he had and put himself through, and then just be like, I don't have to be like that guy. I can actually deliver a message to him that I can learn from to not have to ever be that way.
I get you.
So I don't know.
Yeah,
like I just wanted to share that story
there's
because you
been
just
a-
got to be grateful.
No,
like
yes,
grateful
yes.
for every little thing you had before. It's all just taken away from dumb decisions.
Exactly.
And that's the whole message of the story.
How are we doing on time? Not that I want to cut. How are we doing
Right.
on time, Will? Okay, got you. So we're running
We're
at like
good?
about 8 minutes.
8 minutes? Nice.
Okay, awesome. So, man, to tie that in, that's fucking great. Like, it's awesome that you had that experience right down the street from here.
Yeah, literally right there, right down there. And I have it
That's-
written here in my journal. Because
So, yeah, so you get to
I never
revisit
want to
that.
forget that story.
Yeah. And as far as lessons that need to be learned from other people, I definitely relate to that. I've met so many people in life that, you know, I've tried to help, right, but they just can't help themselves. But from those people, you learn a lesson, right, and you just try to like do the opposite, pretty much, right. Sometimes those people give really, really good advice, advice that they don't follow themselves, right.
Right.
But I do that sometimes too. I give such
Yeah,
great
a lot
advice
we
and I
do.
don't follow myself. So
We all know the
every
right
person,
answer.
every person has their Goliath, right? And that man's happened to be the downfall of him, right? But there's always a way out of the ashes, right? So if he really believes that and he has that talent, I think that with your conversation, you can take him somewhere.
Absolutely. And I
At
think that's
least
what
you-
happened.
I
'Cause
think
like I said,
that
I
is
came
what
back.
happened. Hopefully,
Yeah,
because it. I mean, that was honestly awesome that you did that for him. And I
Yeah.
see a lot of myself in you.
Yeah, I even
And
gave
like
him a hug
when
and
I
everything.
used to be, I guess, more like, you see, you have like the small town thing about you, right? That
Oh,
now you're in
facts.
the big city, and that's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
just a fact, right? Well, I had that experience a while ago.
Mhm.
See what I'm saying? And man, I'm just looking forward to rekindling that childish innocence, I guess, in a way.
Yeah.
But intelligent in you, dumb in me at that moment, honestly, right? But now there were lessons that needed to be learned. But yeah, man, I'm just looking forward to getting back that gracious, right, side of me. And I think I'm definitely going to do that through you. So
Wow.
I'm looking forward to that, Nick.
Awesome. Well, thank you for letting me know, man. Like I said, we're the average of the 5 people we are around us. So like
Exactly.
inevitably, everything that we kind of do together is all going to blend into each other's lives. And I just hope that
Exactly.
I continue to educate, enrich,
Exactly.
and entertain you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I can even see it over there on Vader's face, like through the palpable of the conversation. He's just over there nodding his head on autopilot. He's like, I agree, I agree.
for
I
sure.
agree.
I mean, our first conversation, Will's and ours first conversation was like pretty far. Like we were just like in tune. He was going through some stuff. We just talked about it for like literally a couple minutes.
Yep,
just
yep,
kind of
yep.
wrapped a nice lesson into it, and here we are.
Yep, here we are. How are we doing on time?
We're probably at like
Sir?
5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
minutes.
Is there anything
Yeah.
else that you want to touch up on before we wrap this great episode? Another great one for the belt. You know, I see us going into longer format conversation really
Yeah.
soon.
Mhm.
You know, because this is something that just I don't know we need to flush out these conversations a little bit more. 30 minutes seems a little bit strenuous.
Yeah,
So
totally. When we talk about the real stuff, it can like happen forever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I just realized that the laptop, right, or piece of paper will actually make a lot of sense because like he was saying something in the middle of the conversation and I had something to tie it back into and then I forgot that. So I have to be typing that into
Yeah, you
then.
gotta have like notes pulled up, so you just like type
Yep.
your question.
Because once we start doing that, we're gonna be able to go the distance, you
Yep.
know. So we're learning as we go. Thank you guys for watching once again the Waters Way podcast. You have me, your other host, Jungle Boy here at that Jungle Boy and at Fit Waters as well. Make sure to subscribe, and I wish you guys a blessed week.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you so much. And I guess the last thing I just still want to tie into that story is that still before I left, I ended up giving that guy a hug before I left.
That's
And
brave.
It is
That's
kind of brave,
super
but
brave.
I just really want to show
That's
people
bold.
about how connected we truly are, but how we are like told to kind of view the world, or what we grow up in how to view the world really holds us back from really showing so much love.
Yes.
And I just really want the whole world to show so much more love because we all deserve it.
That's when we do the greatest things, when we all come together.
Exactly.
Yep.
And it's
a few
just
times
time
in
for
history. A few times in history we've done great things is when we've all come together.
that. Well, this is when it's happening again, and this
Yep,
is the
yep, yep.
beginning.
This is the awakening.
This
This
is
is
the
the
beginning of it.
awakening.
Mm.
So
But
once
everybody,
again,
thank
we're
you so
not
much.
asleep.
No.
All right. So
Yeah, man, we're gonna keep doing this.
exactly. Thank you guys
But-
once again. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Bye bye.
Peace.
Hell yeah. For the end.